All right, we're gonna start off with some Orzhov Coffers, little black-white approach of the second sun. This list I think got 14th in the challenge this past weekend. It was kind of dope looking. I'm not sure how good approach is, but approach does gain you life when you're trying to pay some life to cast Insatiable Avarice. So I'm curious because there was a raised curb. I can keep this hand because of the troll. I think this is fine. But Big Cat, thank you for the prime in the 12 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Just falling apart, really. Suspends Ancestral Vision. An opponent of culture, I see. This is going to be a long one. They're doing Chachache things. Yeah, I went 2-2-2 with the Pokemon Regionals. It was a lot of fun, though. It was a very, very welcoming community, that's for sure. Because most of the people there are like entire families. Because everybody loves Pokemon. Walking out the front door, you airbailed it. Oh my god. Jump scared by the One Piece tournament they were having there. I should have gotten better basics. These basics are so ugly. No offense, Adam. As foretold, crashing footfalls, expressive iteration, Narset. I just want to take this crashing footfalls and then just like extirpate it later. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I could take as foretold also. And they just can't do anything with the footfalls until they find electro dominance. I'm gonna take the footfalls. But yeah, bear with me, chat. It's been an interesting last couple of days for me. We're hanging in there though. Yunku, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, Norwegian, thank you for the 26 months. Sick badge. Yeah, it was sick, Big Cat. I also got to catch the finals. It was really good. Appreciate it, Norwegian. Thank you. Guess I'm casting Thoughtseize again. EI, Narset, as foretold, as foretold. I'm gonna take this Narset because it kind of hinders me as well if I ever have Ring. So we're just gonna take that now. Me and Ginger getting lost in the woods and finding a moose. Did Ginger make up another story? I mean, tell a very real story about me again? I wouldn't put it past him. Oh yeah, I think they're definitely playing Jace and Electro Dominance and As Foretold. If I had to guess. Sunken Citadel. Well, I can't cast Karn because this Coffers isn't netting me mana. It's making 2 mana for 2 mana. So I guess I'm just going to play Sunken Citadel. Field. Maybe a green source that they have. Then like extirpate their footfalls. I could extirpate the Ancestral Vision, but I mean, if they have no win conditions, if I take their footfalls, I think I'd much rather just do that. So I'm going to set a draw step stop and try to take their footfalls. Oh, I get to mess up their Surveil. Puts 1 card on top. You had 1 card on top. Leaving the house is so overrated. Now, the Pokemon Regionals was amazing. I had a ton of fun. But also, leaving the house is so overrated. Bolt, as foretold. Do they even have a way of winning anymore? They have Greater Gargadon plus Restore Balance. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a great win condition. Alright. We're going to Ancestral again. This is where I get my Vexing Bauble, aka my Chalice on 0. Yeah, wait a minute. Opponent, Vexing Bauble's gonna get printed. Your deck's not gonna function anymore. Like, at all. Is the record not working? I don't know why it's not working. It should be. Alright, here's my Kern. Bolts the Kern. I've also gotten Stone Brain and just hit like Greater Gargadon, then they actually can't win. But I mean, I think this prevents them from winning as well. More or less. I don't know why the record's not working. Everything is correct. BB. I guess the bot's broken. I think there's a lot of sweet decks that are gonna come out of Modern Horizons. I don't know if there's one in particular I'm super excited to try. I think it's probably gonna be Black Green Scam that I'm the most excited for. With Grist and Wide of the Reliquary, Bloodghast. That's gonna be sweet. Redrache. Just a Despair. I am only at 13, so Force to Despair is really good against Greater Gargadon, though. Concedes. Okie dokie. Well, we have a lot of Necromenches. Our main deck Extirpate was pretty dang good. Oh yeah, the Alluring deck's gonna be sweet, because everything's busted with that Greenbelt Rampager. You get infinite ETBs, you get infinite leaves the battlefield triggers, infinite storm count. You can do so much stuff with Alluring and Greenbelt Rampager. It's gonna be really cool. I think that card's called Primal Prayers. I just called it Alluring, because that's what it is. It's Alluring. I don't want all these pushes out too. Maybe Force of Despair is not that bad. Take the explosives. Or do I take the Stone Brain? I think I take the Stone Brain. Just have more Necromancer style effects in my deck. I think I have to type exclamation mark spoiler. No cards with that name were found. Alright. Okay, but I see how it is. Oh shoot, I have the God sub badge, chat. I didn't even realize I have my own sub badge. That's cool. Looks good, small. We tried. We tried our best. Yeah, the Astarock stuff is not going to be viable on Magic Online, so we're going to have to find another route to winning the game. Because Astarock's just too many clicks. It's like 80 clicks for 1 damage. That combo actually takes like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. It's like 5 minutes for like 10 damage. Because you have to go through the entire dungeon 1 time for 1 damage. Yeah, it takes fucking forever. Suspends Greater Gargadon. That's why it's like a paper only combo. But it's cool. Definitely does work. Can go 2-0 easily in 25 minutes. Maybe. It's kind of like playing Heliod combo on Magic Online. Should you? No. Will I anyways? Probably. I think I'd rather play something like Impact Tremors. Rhinos? I'm getting Restore balanced. I give up. Well, alright. I played in one Pioneer RCQ. I went 2-2. I beat Mono Red Prowess and Spirits. I lost the Blue Black Control. The Blue Black Control matchup is so unwinnable for Amalia. It's crazy. Yo, see, think of the tier 1 in 18 months. Don't you want Chalice? We have 4 cards. So we have 4 copies of Chalice in our deck, essentially. I lost to Blue Black, and I lost to Phoenix. I double mulligan to 5 against Phoenix, and I was like, that's tough. Ley lines. Do they have graveyard synergies? I got sick before going to Dallas, Janini. That's the craziest part. Pioneer wasn't too bad in paper. Not too bad at all. There's a lot of less shuffling, so that was cool. Going through the Amalia combo was like kind of annoying, but most opponents just conceded before I had to actually go through it. 3-1-1 missed top 8, sad. Yeah, I went 2-2 and I just went home. So I was dead for top 8 at 2-2. Jace, Preordained, Spell Pierce. I don't want to take Spell Pierce. Leaving house, big mistake. Alright, go. One, two, three. As foretold, sure. Insatiable Avarice. I think I'm just gonna Karn Chalice. Yeah, I think it's Karn Chalice. Okay, your turn. I think I'm going like Ring, trying to draw into a land drop. Maybe. I could draw through with Avarice. I think it's probably just Ring though. Ah, dungeon information. Actually, which one of these is Asarox? Is it this one? I think it's this one. I think it's the Undercity. It's Tomb of Annihilation. Lose 2 life unless they discard a card. Each opponent loses 1 life. So I guess you go this, 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 this. Each player loses 2 life. I don't know. Undercity's the good one. I have like nothing good left to get off a Karn. It's like Cityscape leveler eventually. Gonna plus it for now. Wait, it's the Pandelver one? Oh, it is the Pandelver one. Yeah, I was just saying, I don't remember it being this. Because you have to go through the Dark Pool. So you go 2-2-2 Dark Pool. You got a question, Janini? I might have an answer for you. Electro Dominance. I don't even know if they have an answer to Chalice in their deck. A hot tub adjacent to your house, only if you invite DT. I don't think they have Valky. I think they're just playing a bunch of zeros. Lots restore balance, I'm concerned. That's a pretty good draw, actually. Pioneer's dead to me. I'm now back to being excited. Oh, they have Brotherhood's End. Okay. I will take the Brotherhood's End. I'm now excited about Modern again. Sorry, Pioneer. You had your chance. They definitely should have plotted the end, right? No way they can answer Chalice. Answers Chalice. Hey, your turn. They should unban Fury now that it's got a sick art. I would say so. Although I think the retro border elementals look better than the full art ones. I did it. Main deck extirpate, by the way. Wild. Worked out, though. And I played like 0 standards since Fable got banned. Cycle Street Wraith. Living End. Yay. Maybe I can Thoughtseize a Living End and then extirpate. One copy of Living End, please. Scam to Rhinos to 4-color Omnath. Well, at least 4-color is going to be good post Modern Horizons 3. Now you got Fleege. At least I think 4-color is going to be good. I guess it depends on how good Yawgmoth is. Waker, Fairy Macabre, Shardless Agent. I guess I'm taking the Shardless Agent, and I'm just going to like Surgical the Shardless Agent on draw step. They didn't cycle Waker. That's crazy. Okay, please don't Ardent Plea me. Modern Horizons 3 sealed product is mad expensive. I think I saw like a collector's box going for like 550 or something ridiculous. Alright, -1 white source for them. How close will Arena be to Modern after this? About 10 years out. Give or take. But knowing their timeline, probably much longer. Because Pioneer was supposed to be done like months ago, or years ago, even. I think Magic's probably going to get a new client before Modern gets put on Arena. Or another format. Definitely another format, right? I need them to mill an Ardent Plea. Oh, they milled an Ardent Plea. Yes. I wouldn't lie, except for all the times I've lied. I love that my opponents have just been like conceding to these main deck extra baits. All of my opponents are just playing 0 mana cards. It's great. Sus indeed, Zeriak. Thank you for the 27 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why this Kane's in here, but I guess it's just cheaper elixir of immortality. I probably don't need Invoke Despair. Is extra page just busted right now? Probably. Board like this. I kind of feel like this hand ain't it. It's a hand of modern legal cards. I think the crab's really good, by the way. I think Crabomination is like kind of cracked. Double Coffers hand. I mean, I guess I can keep this. Just because of this, and I have to like draw into a bunch more lands. I'm only getting to 4, so maybe we'll get there. I am dying, Mason. That's because I left my house. Biggest mistake of my life. Well, the plan was to go to Spikes to test some paper Modern Horizons on Sunday. I'll have to see how I'm feeling, because I don't want to get Spike sick. I would not be very cash money. At counterpoint for the people, I'm going to extract this. You still play Merfolk? Yeah. Maybe after it gets some good cards. These extra pates have been insane. I remember saying at the beginning of this league, I don't think these extra pates are going to be very good, but here we are. I'm going to keep this hand and die, I think. It's going to like miss on land drops. I was right about Slick Shot. And Binding. I'm like 50-50. Yeah, what the hell? I guess I lose, right? I don't know. I think that 2 energy dinosaur thing sucks. I guess we'll see if I'm wrong about that. Bye, JG. I think the only way that card's good is if you build it with a Lurrus deck restriction. And if you're building it with a Lurrus deck restriction, it's got to be a really powerful card, which I don't think it is. I think Primal Praise is great. I also think Birthing Evolution's really good. I think Chinthonian Nightmare is going to be really cool. Most of the cards I like from this set are like green or black. Alright, I think... Excuse me. I think, I gotta force this. But then the ring's like not even good. I think that blue-red counterspell that has a 50-50 shot of stealing the spell is really, really good. But a lot of people seem to think it sucks. I don't remember my MH2 predictions. I remember saying Fury was bad. But I think a lot of people said Fury was bad at first. They're like, why does that have Flash? All the rest of them have Flash. I guess I'm just jamming Ring. Oh my god, I didn't update the record at all. 22-0. Now, I don't know. I think, like, people are like, oh, this card is just cancel on invert polarity. And it's like, yeah, it's cancel. with a 50% chance of turning into Commandeer. Also, it wasn't too long ago when people were playing Archmage's Charm and choosing the counter target spell mode of Archmage's Charm. So, like, how bad's cancel, really? I think Invert Polarity is like one of the top cards of the set for me. I might be wrong because I think people inherently like hate on coin flip cards because of the variance that comes associated with them. But I think the card's like decent if you lose. Or it's bad, obviously, but it's okay if you lose, and it's just insane if you win. I died a single bowmaster. What a tragedy. I don't know. I think invert polarity is really strong. I think Murktide gonna play like one or two copies. If Murktide even exists post MH3. The Labyrinth? Ugin's Labyrinth? Oh, Ugin's Labyrinth is cracked. I don't know if there's a timeline where Ugin's Labyrinth is ever actively bad. Am I gonna have to draw here? Yeah, I think so. I have to force this and then extirpate it when they go to undying it. So that's 4 mana. I should have played this land drop first. I think polarity's great. Happy to be wrong, but card seems correct. Because it's also like with the way that card functions, it's just a feels bad card either way. It's gonna feel bad for one person or another. Which I think is interesting design in 2024, that's for sure. I just get EE. Blow this up, they have 1 damage. Why is there no liquid metal coating? I'm just now realizing this too. I feel the same way. Excuse me. I feel like the average power level of the card in Modern Horizons 3 is lower than MH1 or 2. Or they call for new archetypes. Because none of the cards being printed really fit in, just like slot in perfectly to existing archetypes. Most of them are build around me cards, which is interesting. So, again, happy to be wrong. But it seems like the power level's a little bit lower. I've died. I'm not even really like talking about reprints either. I'm talking about specifically new cards. Because, like, obviously, Phyrexian Towers, it slots right into Yawgmoth as like a 1 or 2 of. It's lost into Scam, whatever. But most of the new cards are just like build around me cards, which I think is cool. But also weird to. It's hard to evaluate the cards because of that. Sicky, thank you for the follow. Same. I feel you on that. I don't think I want this Emrakul. It's just too expensive. It's pretty good. Dragster. Edge. Field. Alright. Your devoted to your deck begs to differ. I'm actually genuinely surprised that not a single card in the set is super busted with Soul Cauldron. I think the best card with Soul Cauldron is Mog Mob. Is that right? Mog Mob seems really good with Soul Cauldron. Other than that, I don't know. Overall, thank you for the 24 months. Congrats on your new sub badge. Looks fantastic. You're forgetting about Mog Mob? Didn't I just say except for Mog Mob? Pain. The old cards are easier to slot into decks because they've been around for so long, you already know like what kind of decks are good in. Whereas the new cards are just so difficult to evaluate. I should have gotten planes here. Doesn't really matter though. I think the aggro Eldrazi are pretty sweet as well. Mangoose preview card I think is going to be really sweet with Eldrazi Mimic and some sort of like red-green Eldrazi shell, maybe. Blue-red Eldrazi. Oh, good. Oh, good. But non-sarcastically this time. Just gotta take the Shellies out of their deck. It's a lot of Blood Moons. Chat, what's your favorite card in the set so far? So I don't think it's done being spoiled, right? Savines, Nadu, Crabomination, Forest. Lage. I gotta give mine to Chintonian Nightmare, I think. That's gotta be my favorite card in the set so far. I don't ever think it's like particularly powerful either. It's just a sweet card. It's good vibes. What's a leak, Bunny? I only know spoilers. I just keep up with what's spoiled for the day. This is so many fables. Please. Nadu's a cool card. I think it's a. I don't know. It's hard to evaluate. I like that it's a 3/4 for 3. So at least it doesn't get bolted. If your opponent spends a removal spell on it, you still get to draw a card. Nadu's cool. I don't know if it's good, but it's cool. I think if I kill this Magus, this thing stops making mana. Oh, Pokemon was great. I only lost one match to game rules violations because I'm so undexterous. It's crazy. My opponent only needed to take 4 prizes to win the game, and they won the game after I looked at 3 instead of 2. And I had that game like pretty locked up too, which was the saddest part. The rules in Pokemon are much more strict. Which you'd think it would be the opposite because it's a game like made for kids. Yeah, if I selected too many flowers. Yeah, definitely like a Japanese card game thing, right? Yeah, the fix of a GRV was deal 7 damage to you. Yeah, you lose 1/3 of your life. That's a really good draw. I had to take him off a Tron. Yeah, there's Pokemon TCG Live, which is like the arena of Pokemon. Except the cool part about it is you literally cannot spend money on it at all. They won't let you. Arena's like, money, please. And Pokemon's like, I don't want your money. Just enjoy the game or whatever. What up, Gidra? It was alright. It was fun. I had a ton of fun. I got some sick plushies too. I showed them earlier. Got a Mimikyu, a Tatsugiri, a Chandelure, and whatever that strawberry ice cream thing is. It was like definitely more of a convention than Magic ever has. Yeah, the collectors subsidize the market, so you don't have to spend money. There was a lot of people at that convention. There's probably upwards of 10,000 people in that convention center. So I'm not surprised I got sick. Do it. Do it, lovable dingo. Make the transition. It doesn't even have to be a transition. Just play another card game for fun. I highly recommend it because Magic can be very frustrating. If you play any card game over and over and you just stick to one and you play it competitively after a certain amount of time, it'll become a little stale. So I think playing another card game on a more casual level definitely has reinvigorated both my enjoyment of that card game as well as Magic. And thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate it. I would say do it. Karn, 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 Worm, Worm, Stone, Stone. They have 3 different cards in their 7-card hand. All right. Maybe I should have played this other field, but like turning this into green mana is not really helpful for me. Also, a lot of kids at that convention, which I'm thinking now. I'm like, I wonder if the kids are also just like spreading sickness. I'm sure they are. They're kids. You know what's really cool about Pokemon is that they have an entire section of the venue dedicated for teaching people how to play the game, which is like unheard of. Is this even good? I get to extirpate this too. They're slowly gonna run out of lands. Probably not, Dial, but I definitely want to go to another regionals. I had a ton of fun playing Pokemon. And of course, I still love Magic too. They take Worm Coil. Is that even good? They have double card in hand. I just take Tower. I don't know. Maybe I just don't take anything right now. Just wait. I think being able to like march this Karn and then extract the Karn is probably gonna be my way of winning this game. Yeah, I figure it's gonna be hard to stun them off of all their lands because they still have this plus forests and Beseiju. Needle. Okay. That was a pretty anemic turn. Bye, Karn. Hit triple Worm Coil Engine in hand. There's also one in the graveyard. So if I could draw another Extirpate or draw the Tutor card, I'm gonna tutor for an Extirpate and then take all their worms. And then do they even have a way of winning? They have a Cityscape Leveler and an Ugin. Okay. I drew the tutor plus the draw. That's insane. I choose this one. I was sick. Cast this. Cast ring. I wouldn't put it past myself to call something unplayable when it was spoiled. Because card evaluation's hard. They don't know I drew Field of Ruin instead. That's why if I don't talk about spoilers, I can't misevaluate a card, and then chat can't get mad at me. It's brilliant. What do I even want from the sideboard? Chat's mad at me regardless. I mean, yeah, that's probably true. Well, these out these. Yeah, where's my liquid metal coating? The hell. Sounds great. During Cityscape Leveler, O-Stone, or Coil. Trying to stunt them off of Tron for as long as possible. I'm supposed to name White with these Sunken Citadels, by the way. But I don't actually know if that's correct. Especially if I have Urborg in hand, it's probably correct. Well, hello there. Are you doing Extirpate? Extirpate's been insane this entire league. My hand's still pretty good, though. They're playing just making constructs? I guess so. I'm not gonna play it because they have Karn in hand. They can go Karn plus on it. Yep, Kane. I don't know why Kane's in the sideboard. I guess it's just cheaper liquid metal coating, but whatever. I haven't even considered this line. Yeah, that makes sense. So I can go tutor for something and draw 3. Is that even good though? Or he just thought he's ring. I like that a little bit better. Yeah, I think I played that turn wrong for sure. 8 drop, Sylvan Scrying Worm Coil. I'm gonna take the worm. I don't think I care too much about their 8 drops. At least not right now. I'm gonna do the worm. Jadidi, you're so smart and handsome and thin. Taking out the ring that I can't use? Sure. Alright, see what we can get here. So I go get coffers, I could draw into a payoff, or I could just take Invoke Despair. This is what creature, planeswalker, enchantment. Invoke's pretty good here. I think I'm just gonna take Invoke. Kill this, kill this. Did they even plus their card last turn? Or minus it? I don't think they did. Yo, extra pay's been gas. Magician, thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Yo. Welcome back. Well, of course not. However, we're doing it. There's not a rational reason to be doing most things. But we're doing it. I get to EE that. Yeah, homie says rational like we're not in Dingo stream. I guess I have 6 card types now, so maybe like I could have tutored ever cool. I kind of just figured I didn't have enough mana because I didn't count. Counting's overrated. I think Eugene's a little bit more of a threat than Cityscape. Plus, if I bin the Cityscape, then they can unearth it and attack me for lethal if they ever hit 8 mana. Yep, Karn. Fucking Ballista. Oh, hell yeah, BFG. I would love to join the Cube Discord. Shoot me the invite. Play my Swamp. Schwab, please. I've drawn a ring every time they have Karn out. It's kind of sad. What are you gonna do in my ring? My ring. Or do you think they'll play Ballista for 2? I think they are gonna play Ballista for 2. You got it. Hey, Tree Doctor. Thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Could be gas. I hope, anyways. Well, I got a meat hook for 2, I guess. you for the 20 months of support. Appreciate it. Hey, we're going to lose this game still. Has not been a great set of draws for us. After that Invoke Despair. Maybe I should have gotten that Emrakul. I think chat was right. Emrakul would have been pretty good. Kind of just banking on like drawing into something. That has not happened yet. They're getting relics so they can exile Ballista and get Ballista back. Alright. That would have been pretty good. That was a sad game. Yeah, it's just draw another ring. That'll save me. Yeah, probably not a terribly long stream today, chat. I'm probably just gonna stick to like 2, maybe 3 leagues. Try to rest up for the leagues that really matter. Modern Horizons 3. Alright, I think I'm just going Swamp Pass. I'm just gonna start cycling these trolls. Cloud Degraders are hiding, yeah, pretty much. The modern meta has been really stagnant. It starts on the 7th. You know what? I should have played this. Wish I could tutor for a field effect. I go Avarice and I go tutor a field effect on top. I think so. That was the plan until I got. Oh, what did I just click on? I don't know what I just clicked on. That was the plan until I got sick. So now I will not be LCQing in Dallas, but I'm still going to try to make it over to Spikes to play some Paper Modern Horizons 3 if I don't feel terrible. Or, you know, am at risk of infecting Spike. I was just like clicking. I didn't think the deck was going to take up the entire like. I was just clicking on the board. I guess I'm going to find out what I guess put on top. Alright, well, doesn't matter anymore. What do I even name? Karn? I know they have a Cityscape leveler in hand. I don't think I care too much about it. Let's name Karn. Now I'm going to die the Cityscape leveler, almost assuredly. I think just run out the Cityscape leveler. Now they found a worm here. Troll. I don't really want to run out the Karn. I don't think it's super productive. Might just play the troll. Yeah, this sideboard's kind of sketchy. Now that bridge would be good here because they could just like Cityscape leveler anyways. But it'd probably be better than nothing. I get 6. They're smart. They probably just hold on to the Cityscape leveler for a while. Name my card. What do they name Ring? Karn. Okie dokie. They're holding on to the Cityscape leveler. Part of me wants to just tutor for an Urborg. And like hope to draw into something. That's probably not a good plan. I have 6 mana, 3 cards in graveyard, so I can't Emrakul anytime soon. I don't think Necro's good enough at this point either. It could just be Ring, because I can sit behind the Ring for a little bit. Yeah, I think it's probably Ring. Drew 2. Am I dead? Oh, I am dead. Sure. I didn't even think I was dead that turn. I should have counted. Yeah, it was Dragon Fodder. Yeah, between like Ocelot Pride and a Ajani Flip, is there actually like a cat deck out there? Or is it just going to be Zoo? Because Niyoshiba Brawler's a cat, Wild Nakado's a cat. Like, maybe there's actually a real cat aggro deck out there. Commercial District Scalding Tarn. It's probably Jund Creativity. I have to go to discard if I draw 3. Maybe I just tutor Coffers on top. Oh yeah, Kahir's an insane companion because it just buffs all your cats. Why do I keep getting Besaged? Every time I use this Insatiable Avarice, I get Besaged, and I have to shuffle that card away. This time I actually picked the right card. Stacking something on top is just not good in Modern now. It was like 3 mana, just waste my turn. Thanks, Dable. Yeah, we are. Well, we're trying anyways. My schedule's been kind of all over the place recently because Pokemon regionals, plus cutting my finger off, plus getting sick, plus Doomwake raid, plus L, plus ratio. What's up, Doomwake? So if I play Karn, I don't think it's going to be good enough. Although if I play Karn, they like creativity, I could just force a despair. Alright, we'll try it. They make 2 Archons, I'm going to lose my entire hand though. But at least I get to kill the Archons. Welcome, Doomwake Raiders. I'm feeling a little bit ill right now, but appreciate y'all joining me for some coffers and some Skelemental pretty soon. I'm not doing a terribly long stream today. I wanted to get one of those like cybernetic implants into my finger. I think that'd be sick. Yeah, Doomwake, I'm not going to the I'm not going to the RC now because of it. Which means another month of not playing Edison. Tough. I'm convinced it just wasn't meant to be. Life's doing everything in its power to prevent me from playing Yu-Gi-Oh again. Yeah, I could have it in any appendage. I chose my pinky finger, that most powerful finger. You sound sick. That's because I am. Sag. I mean, this isn't even good for me. Oh, I should. Oh, I fucked up, right? I should have forced and killed the token. I fucked up. This is fine. This is not fine. We're dead. I just kind of assumed they were doing it for X2. I wasn't paying that much attention. But yeah, I should have forced the token. 100%. Shame concede. Oh, that's right. Because the card stops the treasure token? Yeah, okay. That was on me. Might be. How good is push in this matchup? Probably like not very. That's on me. I gotta hydrate. Yeah, I've been working on some lists. It's hard to work on the lists without the actual cards being on Magic Online because I'm more of like a visual person when it comes to like making deck lists. It's kind of hard for me to like be brewed right now, but we're trying our best. Makes it even harder because like all of these cards in the new set are build around me cards. Like all of them. They're just like build around me, and I'm just like I'm not that good at brewing. It's a lot of necromancias. I'm definitely stronger at like taking an established deck list and tuning it as opposed to like starting from scratch. Starting from scratch, I tend to like struggle. Not a very good brewer. I'll admit it. Not easy. Archon of Cruelty. See if they brought in any other targets. At Thrastodon times 2. Let's have Veil of Summer in hand. And Seismic Assault. But we're in danger. This Veil is going to win them the game. Unless I decide to tap out for Fable. Alright, we're in danger. Okay, well, I didn't expect them to do that, but they really got paid off for surgically Necromentia, which I think is a wild thing to surgical, but I guess. I guess. I don't know what to do at this point. Play Karn minus. I could get Stone Brain. And the Karn's gonna die to like 2 lands. Get Stone Brain, Terastodon, and then Invoke Despair. Take out Seismic Assault. I guess that's the play. Sad we haven't gotten to cast approach the second sun once yet. Kills Karn. I can't really afford to Thoughtseize them because they still have that Veil of Summer up and they're one tap out of green mana for Fable. So I guess I'm just naming Therastodon. It sucks because the Invoke Despair gets countered by Veil of Summer as well. I guess I could have named Veil of Summer with Stone Brain. Name Fable, I mean, actually would have worked out really well, huh? Alright, well, maybe they tap out. And then my Invoke Despair is like pretty good. I could draw a land. Oh, it was 100% a skill issue. It was me versus 10,000 people. And the 10,000 people won. Not close. Okay. I'm gonna kill this Ren before they get back a green source. Ox. Can I afford to like Thoughtseize and bait out the Veil? I mean, they're gonna hold it up for the rest of the time. I guess I do have to Thoughtseize and bait out the Veil and then be sad when they draw another one. At least I don't have to pay 2 life. Is it Fable time? Dwarven Mine. Fable? Really hope they don't have another Veil. If they have another Veil, it's doomed. Unless Karn minus get EE pop. I mean, is that even better than Invoke Despair this turn? Because Invoke makes them sack either Fable or Seismic Assault. We get Stonebraid again. What does that do for me? Damn Veil of Summer. I think I'm just gonna Invoke. I have nothing left to creativity into. I just like the Invoke line here. They have Pick Your Poison, right? Not another Veil. I want to hold on to this card. Let them attack with the Goblin Shaman. Yeah, because I think the card will die if I don't. So I'm just gonna hold it. They might like rip Thoughtseize. I don't even know if they were playing Thoughtseize. I didn't look too closely at their deck list. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna die to this. Fable, sure. So now, can I Karn plus Sunreek type? Probably, right? I think I have 12 mana. Exactly 12. Is Cityscape Leveler better here? Or is it just Sunring Titan? I think it's just Sunring Titan. Pop, pop, pop. Hey, Gremlin. Yeah, we'll go for Leveler on the Seismic Assault soon. I have another Karn, so I'm not too worried about this Karn dying. I get the block 1/2, that's even better. Discards creativity. Alright. We did it. I think our configuration's okay. With Necromentia now, I'm probably just going to name creativity and persist. Because I imagine I'm going to bring in like a whole slew of threats after getting Necroed and Stone Brained. Still think it's good though, I don't really want to take it out. Push is okay, I have 2 in right now. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's really poor. I think it's very poor against their whole Ren and 6 Seismic Assault game plan. That's a lot of fields. But a Belk. I think I keep this hand. Even if they don't have Ren and 6. And it's very poor if they do have Ren and 6. Oh, I'm not going to the RC in Dallas anymore. I got sick. I need to walk into traffic. I'm still going to try to do the paper magic with Spike, because I can come like 3 days later, and hopefully I'm better by then. I'll see. If not, then it's a shame. So it's going to be really cool to do that. Well, my entire game plan in this hand just kind of fell apart. Good old Ren and 6. Oh, hell yeah, Zeriak. You get to LCQ in my place, because I'm not even qualified. Extra pay. I guess I just pass. I'm in like a really weird spot. Or these field effects aren't very good. This extra pace not very good. I don't think I'm extra paying Wooded Foothills. I guess I could, but I could easily just discard another land and then bring it back with Red and 6 anyways. They don't windmill slam the creativity here, right? If they do have it. I mean, maybe they do. That'd be kind of sweet for me, because I could just force hardcast. Take out the token this time and not wait for the creativity target to come down like a ding dong. Maybe I take out the green source here, because if I take out the green source, they can't have Veil of Summer up for whatever I top deck. I kind of just need to cycle through these fields. What a frick. Alright, what do I do? I gotta get rid of this Ren and 6 somehow. My Necro creativity. I gotta have extra paid up for persist. I still doesn't really deal with this Ren and 6 though. Life from the Loam, persist, pick your poison. They drop the creativity. One bog. So they have 2 persist in hand, pick your poison, second bog in hand. Fables are gonna be really good as well. Alright, more in danger. I could have forced the zombie token, which is actually hilarious. How many lands do they have in hand? Just the one, but they could have more with Life from the Loam. Alright. Yeah, I think this Ren and 6 ult's probably gonna kill me. between that and Life from the Loam. Bin's Archon. Do they go for the Persist? You have a Pick Your Poison in hand, so the Karn Needle line's not going to work too well. Kind of shocked they're not going for the Persist line. I feel like that's just like too good to pass up. Now I'm in a weird spot of like, do I extirpate the Life from the Loam? Because they're not going for the Persist. I still gotta take out this Archon. Ember Cool them. I'm a little bit off of that. I think I will die much before then. Needle's not going to work because of the Pick Your Poison. It's like I have very limited options to work with. Because I'm dying on multiple axes. The Life from the Loam with the Seismic Assault, the Ren ult. The two creatures in play are just beating me down. The Fable in hand. Pick Your Poison's a good answer. They have the Bog. We're not in a good spot. How do I survive? I don't think I can survive. I think we just scoop it up. We're pretty dead here. Yeah, I think we just scoop it up. I don't see any outs here. Sag. Congrats, Doubters. Yeah, that's 12 alone from the Seismic Assault. So it's like I had to deal with Ren 6 and Seismic Assault. If I didn't have...
you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.